Good evening.
Oh, Mr. Vladimir, right on time. Oh, please, come on in. Come on. Hey, that's a very dashing cape you have there.
Thank you. And please, call me Vlad.
Okay, Vlad, have a seat. I have to tell you, I don't take many food phobia cases, okay? But I've looked over your chart, and I have to say, I am intrigued.
I never cook garlic.
And how long have you had this problem?
Centuries, it seems.
Why seek help now?
Modern women all want chefs. I tried to cook, but today's recipes call for heaping piles of that cursed Italian weed.
Vlad, garlic is not cursed. It's not a weed, and it's not even Italian. In fact, it's from your neck of the woods. Budapest? No, the Carpathians, right?
In the neighborhood.
And yet you don't eat garlic. Fascinating. It says here that you're only available nights?
Is this a problem?
Oh, I shouldn't think so. We'll see how it goes. I want you to meet me at this address, okay, tomorrow. Let's say around 5 o'clock?
6 would be better.
6? 6 will be fine. Vlad, trust me, garlic is a healthful, delicious, unique food, and you're gonna love it, okay? I just want you to keep saying to yourself, garlic is good eats. Say it with me now, okay?
Garlic is
good eats. Garlic is good eats. Hey, Vlad, there you are. Hey, Vlad, come on, big guy. Garlic's over this way. In ancient Rome, there were the priestesses of Cybele, whoever Cybele is, and they would not allow anyone smelling of garlic into any of their temples.
I always did like those girls.
Then, let's see, there's King Alfonso of Spain. He forbade his knights to ever consume garlic. And if a member of his court did eat garlic, the old guy wouldn't talk to them for like 4 weeks.
This is my kind of guy.
Well, on the other hand, there's guys like Aristotle, though. By 35 BC, he'd written an entire book about the medicinal qualities of garlic. And you know that Marco Polo, during his travels, wrote of seeing the Tartars safely consume all kinds of nasty raw meat as long as it was eaten with chopped up raw garlic.
I always enjoyed the Tartars.
You mean steak tartare?
Whatever.
Well, what's important is that the garlic probably kept them from getting sick. Hey, did you know that in 1875, Dr. Albert Schweitzer successfully fought an outbreak of dysentery in Africa using only garlic?
Are you a nutritional anthropologist?
No, I'm not a nutritional anthropologist. Now, come on, the bulb's awaiting. Yeah, I really think it's going to help if you get a different mindset about garlic. What I want you to do is to think of this as the exact same thing as this.
You pull Vlad's leg.
No, I don't pull Vlad's leg. Look, they're both just containers. See, this one holds individual eggs. This one holds individual eggs. Look, just open it up. There, see? Individual egg. And there's even more similarity. Look. This has got a tough outer shell, right? And inside there's a yolk and a biological fuel tank. This has got a hard shell. Inside there's a sprout surrounded by a botanical fuel tank, okay?
So are they all the same, these garlics?
Oh, no, there are dozens, maybe even hundreds of different garlics grown around the world. But most of what you're going to find in the great American mega mart is going to be white American garlic, probably grown in California. It's got a good garlic flavor and a little bit of heat, a little bit of hotness. Now, if you run into garlic that's got kind of purple stripes on the outside, and you crack it open, and the clove is actually covered with kind of a moth paper, that's Mexican garlic, and it's great tasting, but it's a little milder than American garlic. I usually use 2 cloves of that for 1 clove of this. Of course, that depends on the size of the clove. You see, the smaller the clove, the stronger the flavor.
So that garlic is less potent than that.
Yes, this is actually milder, but you see, this is elephant garlic, and elephant garlic really isn't garlic. It's a leek, so it doesn't count.
Which do I choose now?
Well, first thing you do is you gotta look at the market. I mean, look around. Is the garlic kept in a refrigerated unit? No, we're good there. Are there any of those annoying mister things around? No, we seem good there. So the next thing you gotta do is pick up a bulb.
No.
Yeah, you gotta pick up a bulb sometime, Vlad. Come on, this one right here. This one's calling to you. It's not going to bite you. Pick me up, pick me up. Good. Now look at the paper. Is the paper intact? Is it nice and taut all the way around?
Yes.
Looks pretty good. Kind of weigh it in your hand. Does it seem heavy for its size?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So far, so good. Now give it a squeeze. Give it a squeeze. Come on. Firm?
Yes, it is.
Good. You're in possession of a great head of garlic. Oh, one other thing to look for. Do you see any black powder? You don't want to see black powder anywhere on there because that means mold. You know what mold means?
Death.
Death. Yeah, I never heard it put quite that way. But there is one other way to check on freshness, although I have to admit most produce managers really don't want to see you do this. Just take a knife and cut a clove in half horizontally. There, what do you see in the middle?
Vlad sees nothing.
That's right. That's because the sprout in the middle is still immature, okay? If you had looked down there and seen green, that means that the sprout's getting ready to pop, and that means it would be bitter. Gotta love that fragrance.
Get back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
What an interesting place.
Hey, Vlad, what's the matter? You never been in a place like this before? Come on, come on. You know, the thing about garlic gadgets you have to be careful about is that half of the ones on the market either don't work or they just bring out garlic's, well, darker powers, if you know what I mean. Now, I do know somebody that can help us, but, well, that is if she's in the mood. I just don't see her right now, so you stay put, okay? Just hang here for a minute or two, and I'm going to go find her, okay?
What is this?
May I help you?
Good evening.
Good evening. Can I help you find something?
Perhaps I just found it.
I was thinking about a kitchen tool. Spatula, perhaps?
Hi, W.
Go away.
This is Mr. Vlad. He's very busy.
Oh, Vlad, very nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Oh, don't do that. Don't feed the animals, Vlad. Never feed the animals. Listen, W, Vlad's just learning how to cook with garlic, and I thought maybe you could help him find some tools.
Well, did you know that garlic is a powerful aphrodisiac?
Actually, you know very well that sufferalval is a mild stimulant at best, and it does not have any localized effects. Now, maybe you could show Vlad some peelers.
Peeling? Oh, right this way. This is a professional garlic peeler.
Okay. Why would you want to spend $7 on a plastic tube, okay, when you could get, what, 5 of these little guys for $2, okay? And these are good for a lot of other things. You could use them to crack open stubborn jars. They'll keep work bowls from sliding around. You can even keep your cutting board from sliding around. And what's best of all, you could just drop a clove of garlic right there in the middle, fold it over, give it a rub, and pop. Right out of the skin it goes. Got about 5 tools in one bag here.
Very handy, AB.
But you'll need a garlic press then. All you have to do is put in a clove of garlic and squeeze. You do know how to squeeze, don't you?
Vlad, don't go there. You don't want that. That thing is a one-trick pony, okay? You're going to hang with me. You're going to have to learn how to appreciate multitaskers. I mean, instead of that thing, use one of these.
A hammer?
Well, yes, for pounding steaks.
Steaks?
Yeah, steaks. What's the problem?
Pardon me, please.
Look, if you don't want to use a
All right.
meat tenderizer, I don't care. You can use a brick, just as long as you don't pulverize the garlic, which is what that thing will do. You want to lightly crush it.
Oh, okay.
Vlad, you'll need something to get the smell off your hands.
This smell I don't like.
No, just come this way. Now, if you just give me your hand.
Certainly.
Thank you. If you just rub this special metal bar over your hands under running water, the molecular bonds that hold the garlic to your hands will be gone.
Special metal bar. Vlad, it's a chunk of stainless steel she's working on you with. You could get the same results from a stainless steel ladle, a pair of tongs. Heck, this board scraper will do the same job, and might I add, it'll do a lot more. That thing's just a paperweight.
Is this true, Miss W?
No, who cares?
Okay, all right, thanks a lot, smitten kitten. Go back to work. Vlad, we're done. Come on, we've got everything we need. Just don't look back, okay? Don't look back. Come on, just go.
Very nice.
Vlad, it is time you learned the 3 laws of garlic.
What are these laws?
I'm going to tell you. Number 1, the smaller the pieces of garlic, the stronger the flavor will be. Big pieces, mild flavor. Number 2, the longer you cook it, the milder the taste. Sweeter, too. Number 3, and this is important, you burn it, it's toast, as in all over, kaput. You cannot repair it.
Perhaps we start mild.
Sure, mild. Mild's exactly what I had in mind. But before we get going, got you an apron, something to protect your tuxedo.
Thank you.
You look good in black. So what we'll do is we'll start with basic, simple, garlicky greens, okay? But for that, you're gonna need your biggest pan. I like to use this high-sided saute pan. Put that over high heat. Let it get good and hot. You're also going to need some tongs. You probably have some of these, don't you? Well, you should. And we're going to need a board scraper, anything that's hard and flat. And we're going to use that to crack open these cloves of garlic. Okay? This is going to be your job. I'll break them open for you, but then I want you to peel them. Okay, just lay the board scraper on there and give it a pop. Now I'll just loosen up the skin, and it's also going to break just enough of the garlic cells to get some flavor going. Okay, so I want you to peel those. All right, go to it. You can do it. I know you can do it. Meanwhile, I'm going to gather up the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to need some olive oil, salt, pepper, and of course the greens. Mustard greens going to be all right?
Yes.
I like them. They look good this year. Got about 3 handfuls here, which is going to be just enough for one pot. Vlad, we don't have all night here. Come on, just rub them together like that, okay? And then they will pop, bingo, right out of the shell. Now, since they're smashed up, good, just drop that right in there. Since they're smashed up a little bit, we're gonna get some flavor out of them, but bigger is mild, remember? So leave it intact. As soon as the pan is good and hot, we're gonna go ahead and add some olive oil, all right? It does take a lot, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Now, what we're basically gonna do here, Vlad, is we're gonna make garlic oil. The French call this blessing the garlic. We're barely going to pick up some subtle flavors from the garlic. I'll give it a little last crush before it goes in. Okay, we're just going to move that around in the pan for a couple of minutes, just until the garlic starts to get a little bit brown, all right? And then, and this is where the mild part comes in, we're actually going to remove the garlic and use it for something else. So this is just flavoring, okay? All right, you can see these are nice and gold now. Vlad, how are you going to learn any of this stuff over there? These are ready now, nice and gold. If we take them any further, we're going to break rule number 3 and they're going to be burned. So it's time to get them out of the pan. Don't get rid of them though. You can chop them up and work them into some butter, sour cream. Heck, you could do anything with them. They're nice and soft. There.
Can more garlic be added?
Yeah, we can do that. Sure. For instance, if we had 1 clove of garlic sliced up nice, you're going to have to come over here to see this. We add that right to the pan, but then turn the heat off, okay? Because there's already a lot of heat in there. Now, if you're going to leave garlic in a dish, you got to be really careful about how you cook it. Just barely want it to brown on the edges. So with the heat off, we'll just keep the pan moving. And these are small pieces, so this is going to happen quick. I'm going to hit them with a little bit of salt. You willing to help me out here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Be on those greens. Because as soon as we see a little bit of color here, we're going to want to cool down the pan. And those greens are the best. That's not a handful, Vlad. Vlad, that's like a pin. Yes. All right, you see that gold? You see it? Do you see it?
Yes.
Hit it. Go. Yeah. Bring another. See how much heat is still in there? Come on. Bring it. Another. Come on, be a man, Vlad. Go again. All right, one more time. That's not a full pan of greens. Right in there. Nice. Well, kind of nice. You don't cook a lot, do you? All right, there's a good bit of heat in the pan. We're just going to toss that around, give it a little more salt.
Can you make more garlicky?
Yeah, of course we could do that. I know you're going to be up for this kind of thing, Vlad. All right, come on, sure. Tell you what. We're going to add it right at the end. It's going to have to be really small, but we don't have time to mince because you know you didn't bring this up. So do me a favor, just give that a whack, just right there, just smack it. That's not bad. All right, we want it to be really small, so I'm just going to chop this up real fast. Okay, almost. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, I just barely nicked my fingernail there. Don't worry, I'll get the blood off that blade. You don't have to worry about it. Not a big deal.
Oh, positive.
Boy, sure does smart though. Oh, I could have sworn I got some. Oh, doesn't matter. Here we go. The greens are almost done, so we're just going to add it straight in. Now the whole point is to get that bite, that fresh garlic flavor that we're going to get right out of the end. Okay? Now before we serve it, got to give it a taste, see if it's got enough salt. Hey, that's good. Let's play. Can you hand me that bowl? I got some nice deep flavor. That musky cooked garlic thing. Okay, here we go. There. That's going to be great on pasta. You can serve it as a side dish, steak, whatever you want.
Why is little pieces stronger?
Why? Why is smaller stronger? You know, I tell you the truth, Vlad, all comes down to chemistry. Come on. I think I've got something out here that'll help. Yeah. Okay, Vlad. Garlic contains cells, right? And some of these cells contain an enzyme called allanase. Now we're going to pretend, just for a minute, that this flame is allanase, okay? And its only job, its only reason for existence is to find and digest a sulfur-rich amino acid called allene, which are in other cells. Okay, here, we'll say that this road flare is allene, okay? You hold on to that, all right? Now, as long as there are cell walls keeping these two apart, there's no damage done. You see, the allanase can't get to the allene. But if we breach these walls in any way by either slicing, chopping, or smashing the garlic cloves, this is what happens. The allanase gets to the allene and creates an all-new substance called allicin. Okay, and this is the stuff that actually creates that strong garlic odor and taste that you don't seem to like very much. And here's the thing, the more walls we breach, the smaller the pieces we get, the more allicin is produced. Luckily though, it downgrades very, very quickly. In just a few hours, this stuff is actually going to become a bunch of other compounds, some of which are 50 times sweeter than sugar. Now, put that thing out and let's go cook.
Vlad has made finished with the peeling. Are you sure you don't want 50 cloves?
No. 40's good. We don't need 50. In fact, the dish that we're going to do is a traditional one called chicken and 40 cloves. Okay, so that's perfect. Do me a favor though. Make sure that the oven is on 350. Okay. Now this dish is usually cooked with garlic that's still in the paper, you know, and when it's done, you just kind of squish it out like toothpaste. But this is going to be good. This is going to be better, but we're not quite there yet. All right, you're going to start with a broiler fryer chicken, cut into pieces, you know, legs, thighs, wings, breasts, that sort of thing. Going to season them with salt and pepper, both sides, and then sear them in a really, really hot pan with just a little bit of oil. As much.
Are you ready for these?
Sure, go ahead. When you got it good and brown, the garlic goes in. Just dump that right in there. Good, great. Next, a little salt. Right on top, little black pepper. Garlic loves black pepper. And some fresh thyme. Don't want to chop it up, just sprigs, okay, right on top. They got this in your neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Completely covered. Last but not least, olive oil, about half a cup.
Why so much?
Be patient. There we go. Okay, lit her up. And slide that bad boy right into the oven, Vlad. There you go. You're the man. Look at Vlad cooking garlic. Good, good. Now, all we've got to do is kill an hour and a half.
Kill?
That's figure of speech.
Drat. What's that sweet and musky smell?
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
Yes.
It's the garlic. That's what garlic smells like. Check this out. They are soft as butter, but twice as sweet. And of course, the chicken's completely infused with the garlic flavor now. Of course, the herbs helped out. But here's the best part of all. See that oil you were asking about? That is now garlic oil. Take this. Okay, now just brush that oil on this bread, okay? Put it under the broiler for a couple of minutes till it's brown, and flip it over, brush it, repeat, and you will have made garlic toast.
Well, I thought toast was bad.
No, this is a different kind of toast. This is good toast. Just let me know when breakfast is on.
I am not scared of garlic as I once was. When I return home, I will enjoy inflicting my newfound courage on the local villagers.
Well, that's good. That's good, Vlad. Now check this out. Okay, garlic toast, right? Just take a single clove and spread it on. It'll go on just like butter. Yeah, that's the real McCoy. A little parsley, and hey, you know what we need? We need Parmesan cheese. Give us a recap, would you?
Well, of course. You must choose your victim.
I'm sorry?
I mean garlic.
Oh, okay.
Carefully. You must store it as in a crate.
Meaning in a cool, dry, well-ventilated place, right?
Well, of course. The smaller you cut the clove, the stronger the flavor will be. But the more you cook it...
Without burning it.
I grow tired of your interruptions.
Hey, okay, cool off. Go ahead.
The longer you cook the garlic, being very careful not to burn it, the sweeter and milder the garlic will be.
You know, Vlad, I think you got it. Now, you sure you don't want some of the garlic bread? Try the chicken. You've got to have some of the chicken.
I never eat chicken.
Well, I'm going to dig in, okay? Holy moly, would you look at the time? We've been cooking all night. It must be morning out. Silly Vlad. Everybody knows that garlic is the bane of bloodsuckers, witches, evil spirits, and zombies everywhere. Of course, for us nice, living people, garlic is nothing but goodies.